Hey guys, thank you for joining me here in the forest today where we are going to talk axes. I was asked by a few very kind people who saw some of my older videos. I did some older videos on some axes that I own, and they wondered what type of axes do I own, what I use them for, different aspects of owning axes. Now, I have used axes for a long time in my life, and I have numerous axes for several different purposes, and we will get to all of those. I thought today that we would start with one of my absolute favorite axes of all time. This one here is the Husqvarna Multipurpose Forest Axe. And I'm trying to use the proper Swedish pronunciation, guys, because Ulrica is, she has videos, but I feel like she's looking after my Swedish pronunciation of different tools. The other day she told me that she was very proud of me for my Multipurpose pronunciation. So I feel like I finally passed that test. I'm pronouncing Multipurpose the proper way. Now I have moved on to Husqvarna axes, or the Husqvarna brand. And the reason it's important to me is someday I plan to visit Sweden and not look like an idiot when I'm there. I want to visit the Multipurpose factory. I want to visit the Husqvarna factory. And if I can pronounce all these words right with Ulrica's guidance, I'll look like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Swedish pronunciation, and not just look like some ignorant American when I'm there. Alright, I digress. Back to the traditional multi-purpose forest axe from Husqvarna. This is one of my favorite axes. I carry this all year round. A lot of guys, they'll carry a longer axe when it's colder out in the wintertime, where you have to process more wood and get more bang for your buck. I actually like to carry this all the time. It's light enough, it's nimble enough, and fits right in your pack, and very, very easy to carry. So the dimensions on this is the total overall length is 26¼ inches. So from here to here, 26¼ inches. So it's a little bit longer than your typical bush axe, you know, what some guys will carry for their bushcraft axe. It's a little bit longer than that, but I don't have a problem carrying this in my pack at all. As far as weight, I've seen anything from 1.9 pounds to 3 pounds. I don't have a scale where I can specifically weigh this axe, but if I were to guess, I would say it's closer to 1.9 pounds than it is 3 pounds. This to me feels lighter than my Husqvarna carpenter's axe, which is a heavy axe, but it's only about 19 to 20 inches. This one feels lighter to me than that, so I don't think that this is anywhere near 3 pounds, to be completely honest with you. As far as the handle, the grain was a very good grain. I wouldn't call it perfect, but it was very good. This axe is proudly made in Sweden, and the head is just as nimble and just as sleek and attractive as the other Swedish axe makers. To be completely honest, I have never looked into any of the other. I like the videos I see on them, but I've never looked into any other Swedish axe maker because they were just way out of my price range. When it comes to Husqvarna, they're affordable and they are top quality. They are top notch, and I'm going to show you that here. I do everything from splitting wood with this. I do fine carving with this axe here. There are a lot of activities I do. I don't fell huge, like hug-sized trees, guys, so I can't really comment on that. Here in the Northeast, there's a lot of, in the forest that I'm in here, there's a lot of dead standing. So if it's a little bit thicker, I have had no problem cutting them down with this. But a lot of the time, as you know, dead standing trees, you can just push them over. However, I buck them with this. I split the wood with this. I separate the wood with this, and I use this for so much. So what I'm going to do here is go around here. We're going to collect some wood. I'm going to show you some uses and we'll be back with you. You can find this on Amazon. The last time I checked was right about $68 shipped to your door. And while it may sound like a lot, compare that to any of the other Swedish axe makers, and you'll see that it's really not that bad. The fine carving, you can see how it comes up a little bit here. I was able to get right underneath, and that's how I can do the fine carving with this. It takes a tremendous edge. It holds the edge really well, and I just love it. I am absolutely in love with this axe. This is my favorite axe of them all right here. On the handle, I just have some paracord that I whipped around and some ranger band over that to protect any overstriking that I do, because I will do overstriking. Hand forged in Sweden. Make sure you see that okay. Just absolutely beautiful. One thing that I want to mention, guys, is it comes with a mask, and I wasn't a huge fan of the leather axe mask that it came with. So on Amazon, you can buy these sheaths right here. These beautiful sheaths, and they are from YAE. I love this color. I love the fit and finish. There are videos online showing the man making these and the hard work that he puts into them, and they fit them just like a glove. So if you're going to spend the money for an axe that you take pride in, like I do with this one, you want a nice, heavy-duty, very attractive sheath to go with it. And that's really the only modification that I made. I mean, the handles come unfinished, which is great, because you could just take a little bit of sandpaper to it and add boiled linseed oil, which is what I do. Every axe, I sand it down. I take boiled linseed oil to it, several coats to protect that handle, and you're all set. So thank you for joining me here in the forest today, guys. I hope everyone had a great Christmas, and we will talk to you again down the road. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.